Slightly different for me today. We've got a Land Rover Defender 90, 40,000 miles. It's got the 2.4 TD4 engine in it. It's got an oil leak. It's been leaving a puddle for a while. Driver kept driving until the smoke was coming up in the dash. The smell of burning oil. Oil there dripping onto the exhaust manifold. It's coming from the rocker cover right up on top. I suspect that it's the rubber seals between the injectors and the rocker cover. Get the lid off and have a look and change them. Hopefully that will sort her out. It's coming from the seals around the injectors. Between the injector and the rocker cover, it's a small rubber ring. Between all four, 3 out of the 4 are leaking from what I can tell. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so the first 2 are out, and so are the seals. Feels kind of hard. I suppose the heat has hardened the rubber off, and also there should be a little spring band around the centre which holds the lip tight against the injector. That doesn't appear to be there anymore. On the new one, you can see it quite easily, that shiny little ring. So I'm going to press them into the rocker cover in a minute. But first we're getting it all cleaned up. Very important to make sure that there's no debris down inside the cylinder head where the injector nozzle pokes into the cylinder. See it there, shiny ring at the bottom. Make sure that's clean. Any debris in there will stop you getting a good seal. Leak of compression. It's a bit blurry. Then the injectors, never muddled them up. These are only out for a couple of minutes and back in again. If I was leaving them out for a day or 2, I'd make more of an effort to make sure that I didn't get them muddled up. So these would just need a clean up, because this is what come out like. All sorts of carbon build up and cokey horrible oil around the bottom. To put a new copper washer on the bottom to get a good seal. Trick is just put a tiny bit of grease between the 2. Push it on. Just done this with a small wire brush. Just cleaned it up nicely. Important not to damage the end of your injector. We'll clean this one up and then we'll pop it back in. Good thing about Land Rover Comes with its own tool shelves. So I've got the inlet off, intake off the end of the turbo. Quickly see, we've got an excessive play on our turbo shaft. That will be the problem. It's not actually spinning very freely either, to be fair. It's a shame. So, lesson to be learnt on this one. Oil level got so low that it spoilt the turbo. Whether or not he had the engine warning light on in the dash, I don't know. He won't admit to that anyway. We've got to order a turbo. Shame I didn't drive it before it come in the workshop. Could have done it all in one hit. But anyway, we'll get one ordered, and I guess we'll do another video for changing the turbo. It's fairly straightforward. But for now, it's one Defender without an oil leak, but also without an operating turbo.